In my international diplomacy type work, we always talk about the brain drain, in terms of youth from certain countries studying elsewhere and then not moving back to that country to help that. Let's say if it's a developing country, there's a bit of a brain drain. What's the impact for the city-country gap?
So again, we're talking pre-COVID. Obviously, things have changed in recent years, though, as we'll discuss, we're not quite sure how that's going to settle out yet. But yes, it does make it very challenging for smaller regional economies to maintain that sort of scale. That said, there are maybe niches that can be exploited. I think regions can do very well from specialising in particular areas, perhaps, but there it needs to be something, I guess, that they have a comparative advantage in. We thought about this, for example. We did a report a few years back for the Fraser Coast, which is the sort of Hervey Bay, Maryborough area, sort of several hours north of Brisbane, which is one of those classic regions that's probably close enough to Brisbane to be well served by professionals from Brisbane, but still much too far away to, pre-COVID to be anywhere near sort of commuting zone. So yes, we're showing those same sort of trends of, actually to some extent a hollowing out of some of those, some of those most highly skilled jobs. There were lots of very, worthy ideas about trying to become a new technology hub or try to attract some new sort of, I guess, high-tech manufacturing and so on. But again, keeping them there would always be the real challenge in those senses. For an area like that, we were thinking with high amenity value may do better to focus on on industries actually that enjoy less economies of scale, so maybe even becoming a sort of healthcare, sort of health and social care hub. In that case, I think there were real opportunities for a region like that to build on its existing strengths.